Hi everyone, Hannah here, welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be my identical twin girls 4-month update. So, let's get started. In this video, I'm going to talk about how the girls are doing. With me, right now having a bit of a wobble around, is Miss Alyssa. Miss Aria is just sleeping on the floor down here, bless her. But yeah, so I'm going to talk about how they are doing with their feeding, how they are sleeping, and just generally how they are. I will start with Miss Alyssa because she's awake, but most things in regards to feeding and sleeping, they are actually very similar on. They have their feeds at the same time and they go to sleep at the same time most of the time. So yeah, in regards to feeding, they are both on 5-ounce bottles every 2-3 hours for their feeds. And yeah, the reason that they sometimes have their bottles close together with the 2-hour marks is because of how well they are sleeping through the night. If you watched their 3-month update, you know that they were having a bottle at about between 8 and 10, and then after that they were going down and sleeping till about 6. Well, now they have their final bottle at around 6:30 to 7:30, and we will put them down after that, and then from that they will sleep through the night till 6:30, 7:30 again the following morning. Miss Alyssa is the easier one to settle. Once she's fed and she's warm and she's content, you can put her down in the cot and she is absolutely fine. Miss Aria, a bit more fussy sometimes. She fights going to sleep a lot more than Alyssa does. But yeah, once they are both asleep, then they are absolutely, they sleep like logs. They just, yeah, don't hear a peep from them. Another thing that is that they both actually have is that they both have a little bit of neck rash, unfortunately, but it's not really irritating them, and just we're making sure that we clean it all the time. Ooh. When it's got really bad, we've put a little bit of Sudocrem on their necks just to help heal it. So we're staying on top of that. They both are starting to get cradle cap, which is something I have to remind myself all the time not to go picking at. So yeah, because they get the little flakes of it in their hair when it has actually come away. I don't know what she's staring at, but she's just staring out the window so intently. But yeah, I don't know how long they are, as that's not something that we primarily get checked. Yeah. They are both now in 0 to 3 size clothing too, which is amazing. Because I tried them in 0 to 3s when they were 3 months, and it still just looked far too big on them. But yeah, now you're 4 months and you fit them, don't you? Yeah. As you can see, Miss Alyssa has really good head control. They both do. And they both very much love sitting up and seeing everything. They don't mind lying down and being on their backs, But yeah, because they are both starting to roll over. That is one of the bigger differences. Miss Alyssa has only just started to turn herself onto her side and things. She doesn't like doing it that often, do you? Where Miss Aria she's done it once and I missed it. Ooh, but I'm going to be keeping a very close eye whenever she's down, because she has actually rolled over once. So yeah, that was brilliant. But yeah, put Aria on the floor and within about 10 minutes she is up on one shoulder, properly on her hip, then with her legs and her hips more rolled over. She just hasn't properly figured out how to get her arm over yet. But I repeat, that has happened once, so that will happen again. I just need to make sure that next time I'm... Oh! Big yawn. Try and catch it on camera next time. They are both in 0 to 3 size clothes. Yeah, I love the fact they now actually fit them. And with that, Miss Alyssa here weighs £10 and 2 ounces, where Miss Aria weighs £10 11 ounces. So yeah, there is still that big difference between them. Both of them are still nicely on their growth line on their charts, so I'm not worried at all with it. So yeah. I do think that Miss Aria also, bless her, is starting to teeth, because she is dribbling a lot, definitely a lot more than Alyssa is, and she also is grabbing at things more, and she's eating her hand a lot more. Oh, even when she's not hungry, she is trying to find something to nom on. So I am going to be going back into the city to get some amber teething bracelets for them. I did have some, because I packed them in my hospital bag. They were going to be how I was going to tell them apart. One of them was going to have one on their wrist and the other was going to have one on their ankle, if they fit them. But I didn't need them when we were at the hospital, because obviously NICU and the different rooms in NICU. And then since coming home, I've put them in a safe place. Can't for the life of me think where this safe place is. So yes, another little city trip to go get them some new ones and to see whether or not they actually work for our girls. So yeah, I think that's it for them. If you have any questions in regards to how they are doing or anything that I do with them, then please drop me a comment and I will endeavour to answer you as best as I can. Other than that, I will leave some photos at the end of this so you can see how both of them are, and so you can actually see Miss Aria, seeing she is nicely asleep. And thank you all for watching, and we will catch you next time. Bye guys.